Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a good weekend. I worked Saturday and I was off yesterday, and I'm off today. Didn't do anything yesterday, and I ain't gonna do anything today. Just gonna sit in here and where it's good and warm. Of course, I ain't turned my heat on yet, but it's still warm. It's still warm in here. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, but I've got the sleeves pulled up a little bit so I can do my video. And while I was making coffee, so I didn't pull them back down after I got that made. You're probably wondering why I do that. It's just something that I've always done. I've always pulled my sleeves up when I'm doing something that way they don't get into anything, get in water or anything. Get them white. That way I have to change my shirt, but I try to keep from doing that. Um, the other day, when I posted a vlog, I was talking about some new things that I ordered. Some new pans and things, and a new mixer, and my JVC memory foam earbuds. Um, I've got them all. I got the mixer last Wednesday, and yesterday I used it. I mixed up. I got a box of brownie walnut mix. Just see how that thing would do, and it worked fine. Didn't have no problems with it. Just I just done everything, put it in the bowl, and uh, put it in there and set it on number one, and let the mixer do its thing. And once I got it all mixed up, I noticed there's still little parts of it that wasn't all all the way mixed. So I got a spatula and finished that, which wasn't bad, but it still came out good. So I guess from now on, when I do cakes and things like that, instead of using the number one setting, I'll just crank it down and do number two. That way everything will get mixed up. Um, it came with a splash guard, but I didn't have to use it, and hopefully I won't, because it's hard to get that on there. Once I get the blade on and everything. Um, but yeah, it worked fine. I always wanted a stand mixer like that. I've always had handheld ones, but having to stand in one place, doing all that when I could be doing something else. So that's why I got that stand mixer. That way, it's got suction cup feed on it, so I just set it on the counter and it did. It suction cupped itself to the countertop and done its thing. And I got to do other things. Um, instead of having to stand there and do that, that gets boring. That's hard on my back and legs and things, just standing in one place, doing that. So I was happy, to do that and sit. And while I was mixing, I drinking some beer and watching football. So that's about all I'd done yesterday. Made me a brownie and drank beer and watched football. Um, the other day I found out a good friend of mine committed suicide. Um, I'm not sure what the details of that is. Um, his wife called me uh, Thursday morning, last Thursday morning, told me about it. The bad part is his 6-year-old son found him hanging in the garage. Um, like I said, I have he left a he did leave a suicide note. Um, she didn't go into details of what it said. I don't know if she knows. Um, they just called the police. They came out, um, took him down. Coroner, come and done his thing. I think the coroner was there before they cut him down. That way they could you know, look at everything. They investigated, and they found the note um, on his workbench. So it's been a rough couple of days for me. I didn't get to go to the funeral because he's in another state. We'd been friends for a long time. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what made him do this. Um, we will never know. It just it's just hard, comprehending, that somebody gets to the point where they think they have to do this instead of talking to somebody or um, I don't know. I mean, it's going to be hard on that family for a while, especially his, a 6-year-old son. Like I said, he's the one that found him hanging in the garage, and he went back and told his mom and things. I mean, that's never the answer to anything. If anybody that watches my vlogs, it's ever contemplating committed suicide or anything, please don't just, call somebody, call a preacher, call somebody, talk to somebody. I mean, it don't have to be anybody you know. I mean, you can talk to me. Leave me a message. Say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, and I'll give you my cell phone number. You can call me or anything. I mean, if you live in this area, we can meet somewhere and have a cup of coffee and talk and um, figure this out. I don't like to see anybody do that. Um, there's something that a lot of people don't know, but um, I've tried it. There's a couple times that um, I thought my life wasn't worth anything, so um, I've attempted suicide before, but I've always talked to somebody and got to where I don't think about that no more. There's a lot of other things that I do, that helps with that thought, but I don't know. It just never the answer for anything, and I know people out there think, that um, suicide is the answer, but it's not. It's never the answer. I'm not sure, you know, um, the people that did. I don't know what's going on in their minds or anything like that, and or why they don't reach out to somebody, and talk and say, hey, I'm thinking about doing this, and can you help me, or can you point me into the direction, that I need to go to get help. I mean, there's help out there. There's a suicide prevention hotline. People can call and talk to and be anonymous. Um, yeah, just hard thing, you know, to talk about, and I don't know. I just hope nobody, ever. I just don't want anybody to ever do that. Like I said, I have, but I fixed my issues, and um, I'm not going to do it again because it puts a lot of hurt on the family. Or your loved ones. You know, your married, your married spouse or whatever, and your kids, and it always makes them wonder, well, was I good enough or wasn't I good enough? Why? Why did this happen? Well, it's just a question that'll never be answered because uh, nobody knows. Nobody has any idea. I just hope people think before they act. Like I said, you can talk to me or anything, or call somebody, call a preacher, um, or call your doctor, and tell them, your thoughts, and maybe they can steer you into the right direction. They may put you in a psych ward for, 24 hours to 72 hours, and get you on some medicine. But just one of them things. But yeah, I know I'm rambling, but I mean, I'm just thinking, you know, my friend, his family, the little boy that found him. Um, like I said, I never mention anybody's names in here, and I'm not mentioning what state they were in or anything like that, because it's I'm just giving the wife and little boy some space right now. I'm not gonna uh, bother them or anything. I may um, call one day this week and after everything's settled down and see how she's holding up. Right now I know she's hurting and everything, but I think he was laid to rest yesterday. So they're just waiting. Maybe something else was going on that she didn't know about. He was, he worked. He's a truck driver and all that, and she is an ER nurse. So I mean, they were doing good. They had like I said, they had a little boy, and that's the only one they had. I don't know if they were, talking about any others they had. They wasn't saying anything to me or anything, which is fine. I don't get into people's personal lives, but this one here was, I just wasn't a phone call that I was expecting, but you just never know. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's one of them sad things. Um, I'm not going to say much more. I'm running into almost 14 minutes here, so I'm going to close this out. I've got a lot on my mind, a lot of things, I need to figure out, and don't worry, I'm not going to do anything. I got some coffee to drink and just going to stay here and try to come to terms with why my friend did this and all of that. And I don't know, just one of them things. So I'm going to close this out until the next one, which I'm not sure when it'll be, but I will talk to you all on the next one. Y'all have a good Monday. Bye.